It's Holy Week, and I want to bring you a devotional Monday through Friday this week as we join Jesus on his journey to the cross, according to the traditional ordering of these events. Now, yesterday was Palm Sunday, and Jesus rode through the streets of Jerusalem on a donkey. People shouted out, "Hosanna," as praise to a king. But today, Monday, March 30th, in the year of our Lord, 33, things would be different. To begin with, Jesus and his disciples are returning to Jerusalem on Monday morning. This is what the Gospel of Mark says. On the following day, when they came from Bethany, he was hungry, and seeing in the distance a fig tree in leaf, he went to see if he could find anything on it. When he came to it, he found nothing but leaves, for it was not the season for figs. And he said to it, "May no one ever eat fruit from you again." And his disciples heard it. Now Jesus was hungry, and as he saw a fig tree, he saw this as an opportunity to teach a lesson to his disciples. You see, at this time of year, it would be extremely rare for a fig tree to be producing fruit. But since this tree had leaves, it gave the appearance of being healthy. And since Israel is often referred to as a fig tree in the Old Testament, this was a perfect illustration for Jesus to use to teach a lesson. So Jesus surprises the disciples and curses the fig tree after examining it and finding no fruit. Jesus is going to expound on why he did this tomorrow, so we'll look for an explanation then. But for now, Jesus and his disciples move on to Jerusalem, where they visit the temple. Matthew says this, "And Jesus entered the temple and drove out all who sold and bought in the temple. And he overturned the tables of the money changers and the seats of those who sold pigeons. And he said to them, 'It is written, my house shall be called a house of prayer, but you make it a den of robbers.'" Now, yesterday, Jesus was praised in the streets of Jerusalem. But today, Jesus gets busy exposing the corruption at the heart of Israel. He's disgusted by the way people are exploiting a place of worship for their own greed and financial gain. Of course, by doing this, there's no going back. Jesus has permanently alienated himself from the religious establishment. Both Luke and Mark tell us that the chief priests and the scribes are now focused on how they're going to destroy Jesus. Now, as we consider the events of Holy Monday, do you value the true worship of God? Is Jesus more than just a means to an end for you, whether personal financial gain or happiness or something else? But is Jesus your Lord? Do you willingly read his word and pray and obey him because you love him and you're genuinely thankful to him for all that he's done in your life? Let's begin Holy Week with a heart of true worship toward God.